Hey everybody, I wanted to make a slight announcement. We just got into another film festival. It is called the Dark Comedy Film Festival, and it's online, so you'll be able to access it. And I'm gonna give you the website here: https://darkcomedyff.eventive.org/welcome, and use the code DCFF 20% to get a 20% discount if you want to watch it. And take a look at the film, see if you like it, bag on us if you like. It's my feature that won me a Best Director award at the First Glance Film Festival. And if you want to check it out there.
And we are back. Another week is dawned. We are continuing with our Brit movie madness.
We are.
Unofficial title, but we've been working with it. We scaled off of straight gangster murder and we're moving more into comedy.
And now I think we're coming right back into the darkness. They said that this one is like the classic British gangster film, but I know zero about it. I've never seen it, never even heard of it until you guys started recommending it. By the way,
thank you for
would
that.
Like to say hit that like and subscribe button if you like our videos. You can do that now. The buttons, I don't know, somewhere down here. Anyway, do that for us. We'd really appreciate it. Well, yeah, we are coming off the comedy. We did a Fish Called Wanda, which hopefully went up.
We want it available everywhere.
Shut up, Polsha.
But we do want it available in English because we're getting so many recommendations. This is partly why we're doing this.
Well, this one was Wanda was an American production. It was widely released here and had a really, this one, I don't think many people in America know about this film. It's like,
okay, so this is very specific to
the British genre, British gangster genre. All right, well, I know Bob Hoskins is in this, which the only other thing I remember him from
Roger
Rabbit.
Yeah.
Which I think he played an American in that, right?
Yes, but he also played an American and an Italian in a very alternate, weirder movie, The Mario Brothers, opposite John Leguizamo.
I never saw that.
Most people haven't, but it's the weirdest thing to me.
See, this is one of those strange moments where it's a film you've seen and I've not.
Yeah, there we go.
That's because it was probably horrible.
So let's get into it. I mean, do you have any updates? Any news?
Strike.
Yeah, WG.
No.
Wait, do we count the weekends? Yeah, we do.
Yes.
We count every day.
Absolutely.
Because every day is a production day.
Yeah.
So
we're on day 5 of 120.
Yes, which some people have noticed because we don't have any more late night shows unless you don't watch late night shows.
I don't watch them, so I don't care about that.
But also, there's going to be a lot of shows that just don't.
Well, they shut down Billions. The Teamsters wouldn't drive their trucks onto set at Billions.
Oh, I heard
that. They shut down that set.
They shut down Marvel Blade. Right. Yeah, the Mahershala Ali movie was supposed to start filming in June because the writer was supposed to do rewrites, and he can't.
Now all the other unions are going to be not crossing the line either. So that means SAG, that means Teamsters, IATSE.
Just give them what they want.
All right, let's get into this film, which I know nothing about. All right, what's in the case? I'm guessing money or drugs.
Maybe both. Oh, just close. Wait. No, there we go. Money.
Hello, Queen Liz.
Yeah, soon to be Charles on their money.
God help us. The actor looks familiar too.
He looks very familiar.
Is that Belloc from Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yes, it is.
Likes the boys. He got some response back.
Nice slow push in.
They're missing some money.
He put some when he got in the car.
Yeah,
he took some out and put it in his pocket.
Yeah.
Let's check it again. I'm loving this window shot.
Yeah, it looks like they're looking for some money. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's the money he took and put in there. That was put in his pocket.
Okay, we got an abduction. We got a robbery.
I wonder if they grabbed the wrong people though, because they were expecting.
Okay, wait. Is he?
It was his car.
He doesn't know what's going on.
No, it was his car, and then they were just heading to it.
Oh wait, did they kill them? Must have killed them.
Yep. What? 7 minutes in, the first death?
2. Yeah.
2 deaths.
They probably killed those other guys who were guarding the money too.
That was a very cool shot.
Howell will be well pleased.
When's he back?
Day.
The Americans?
I reckon they're coming.
Good.
That guy was in Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. He was the bad guy.
This guy?
No, the other guy who he just waved over. Airy the Hatchet.
Great. Oh.
Pretty good rack.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Wow. That was aggressive.
That was very aggressive.
To that guy.
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
You get the
It's a very private looking jet.
No,
it's
it's the Concorde.
There we
Concorde
go.
was a supersonic jet, passenger jet from the 70s and 80s.
Here's the plans.
Everything all right when I was away?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was years later till I found out Hoskins wasn't American.
Yeah. No, his accents were great.
Christian Bale's another one for me on that one.
You know, he was like acting at like 10, 9, 10.
Mm-hmm. Interviewing, being like, what the
Yeah, he talks like this.
Yes, exactly.
I'm like, what? And it's not even like a sophisticated British accent. It's like
No.
very like slangy British,
Yeah.
Cockney.
Have a nice Easter.
How is everyone connected? We're meeting a lot of people.
Oh, Christ, Harold, she's always worse when she's going to church. Charlie should be landing about now.
It almost looks like somebody's riding the Iris.
The Yanks love snobbery. They really feel they've arrived in England if the upper classes treat them like shit.
Gives them a sense of history.
Catholics. No more Catholics.
No more.
Interesting transition.
Great shot though, going from below to...
Public pool and high diving boards. I remember when that was a thing.
Yeah, right?
Not no more.
Pierce Brosnan?
Is that Pierce
That
Brosnan?
is Pierce Brosnan.
What the fuck?
Wow.
He's like 4 years old. Must have been one of his first movies or something.
Yeah, wow.
Those plans came in very handy, my son. Much obliged.
No sweat, Harold.
He's a detective sergeant now, Harold. Harold, he's here.
Yeah. To the future here.
Tony Giovanni, my lawyer.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Sam, Tony.
Keep your eye on that Tony. He never said he was going to bring anybody.
Means I mean business.
Very true. Another very interesting shot.
Obviously, he's very attracted to Pierce. I think he wants to pierce or be pierced by Pierce.
Well, he already got his last potential lover killed.
I got the feeling this is a fucking setup.
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, see some eye candy to get him to where he'll be beat up or something. God, he is really young there. 21, 22 maybe.
Yep.
Setup.
Ooh.
Belloc, you're dead. Ooh, shit. Didn't see that coming.
Not at all. Especially because at this point, I'm not even sure who some of these people are. So it's
Well,
like...
we're going to find out, though. We're going to find out what's going on.
I'm a businessman with a sense of history.
I love when they use boats as like
Is it Dolly?
the dolly. So the amount of times you have to reset that up, replace the boat.
This is the decade in which London will become
Also framed by the
Europe's
bridge. That's
capital.
perfect. So great.
Our future prosperity. Hands across the ocean. Then there's someone you have got to meet.
Harold, I said, don't rush me. I'll get everything covered that I have to cover in my own time.
All right. That was not the answer he wanted.
Hat on the bed, bad luck.
What's bad luck?
Hat on the bed.
Bad luck putting a hat on the bed.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, bad news.
Or is it a guy who
Uh-oh.
took his mom to the...
Maybe the Rolls Royce.
Right.
Yeah.
Blown up.
Yep. Okay.
He's
Rolls.
dead. Car bomb. To do such a thing, it's outrageous. Outside a church.
I don't believe it. When?
Just now. Others in hospital suffering from shock.
Someone tried to discredit you in front of...
Right. I want everybody in the corporation working on this. And I want Colin here. He should have been here. Where is he?
He went swimming.
Swimming.
Okay, so
Dead
that's our...
too. So somebody's picking off all his dudes.
Yep.
I'll have his carcass dripping blood by midnight.
Ooh, nice push in. Oh, who's this coming in hot?
The other guy's dead.
This is what we,
Colin.
Colin?
It's even more suspenseful because it feels like he doesn't even have any clue who it could be. Not your normal Tuesday.
It's a Friday.
What's Friday?
Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Colin never hurt a fly. Me and Colin was very close. What's going on? What are they trying to do? Put a frighteners on me, wind me up? What?
What's it all mean? A bomb in here, isn't it? Was a bomb in the casino?
Well, life's going
Oh,
to
they
shit.
found it.
Stroke of luck, though, wasn't it? Last night, were there any peculiarities?
Regular punters, nothing really.
Were no strangers?
It's a good night. Nothing unusual.
Meeting King George V dock now.
There was nothing unusual when I was in New York, was there?
Nothing at all.
This is a nice little whodunit.
It's another detective story, just
Yeah.
like Get Carter.
Who's big enough to take you on?
They're all dead.
Let's walk.
I want action on this, Parky.
The Yanks are clean. We checked them out.
Some of the Clancy mob are out.
This is too accomplished for them.
That was a beautifully long walk and talk.
It was.
Now, do yourself a favor. Get this lot under control before the heavy mob's on you like a ton of hot horse shit. What is it?
It's the bomb from the casino. I want the name of your top grass. I'll cut you in for a percentage for the name of your grass.
Errol.
Harold of Ponce from Brixton. Can't trust nobody. Did you hear all that? You seen anything of my Eric flying past your window about 2 hours ago?
65 inches of stitching. Now you're going to feel what it's like, boy.
Harold, what do you want?
And you have ears, and I want to know what you've heard.
What about Colin?
Shit.
Look, Harold, I've been here all night.
What about Eric?
Eric? Well, he doesn't like Colin. I mean, queers get right up his ooty, you know? Well, I haven't heard anything.
The only decent grass is the grass that grass is to me, right?
Harold, if I knew something...
Who's got it in for me?
I don't know!
No!
I don't f***ing know!
I think I believe him.
Yeah, I think I believe him too.
Don't get drunk.
I think for a second that little kid might have been Dexter Fletcher. Could be this guy. He's kind of a question mark.
He's a lawyer.
We don't know what he's up to, and he wasn't supposed to be there.
Silent, deadly farts. No clues, and then pow, you go cross-eyed.
That's great.
Dinner at the pub.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, after the day he's had?
He's not in the entertaining mood, I don't think.
Sorry to hear the news, Harold.
Yes, well, she hasn't been well for a long time, has she, Harold?
She'll be all right. She's a fighter, you know.
Shall we go?
It's
Dinner?
my favourite pub, Charlie. You're going to love it, I'll tell you.
Now I'm nervous when everybody gets a call.
The Lion and the Unicorn. Oh, nice spread.
That's a pub? I guess I think of a pub as like a bar.
Yeah, but maybe they have a dining room in the back or something.
Okay.
But yeah, pubs still have food and stuff. They have pub food.
Like a bar and a bar food, you know, not like a... That's...
Is this place gonna blow? Yep.
Yep. Jesus.
You kind of feel something.
Yeah, with the music and everything? Wow.
We've been 5 minutes earlier.
Yeah. Occupy him. Anything that's necessary, just buy me some time, right?
I'll take them to Justine's.
Terrific.
We're going to dinner after that?
Yep.
This natural gas causes dangerous leaks sometimes.
How'd they get in here in the first place? But nobody spotted nothing on the trumpet. I want all the corporation at the Mayfair Casino in half an hour. I don't want any excuses. I'm gonna nail these bastards, right?
God, you don't know shit.
What did these comedians look like?
Heavy mix.
Mix.
Yeah, you know, Irish. Quite hard-looking paddies.
Oh, he's blaming the IRA for this.
Irish, he said.
Like I told you, that was the thing back then. The IRA blowing up pubs.
I want names and addresses, right? It's just villains trying to frighten their way into a few quid.
Harold, we're talking about bombs. 2.
3.
If that bomb's Irish, it's a different game.
2 or 3 mix have been very busy, and not one of you lot has turned up with a thing. Someone, somewhere knows. This is personal.
This is a beautiful wraparound.
Well, Chopper's in the boob. Both of
That's,
Why not?
yes, him! Oh my god!
Twins up to.
Bricktop!
Bricktop.
He was not great looking even then.
No.
Scare the shit out of them, but don't damage them. I want them conscious and talkative. Try and be discreet, eh?
With 12 gauge shotguns.
Do you reckon Colin was jealous of you? Well, I was trying to ease him out. Well, is Colin the reason for all this?
I don't know.
How'd you stay so cool?
I'm on the winning side.
Oh, so many moving parts.
Yeah, I still don't really know what's going on.
I think we should skip the flambe cooking considering the gas situation in London. You should level with us. 2 bombs. That affects everyone.
How did you know about the bombs?
It's our business to know these things.
Or you planted them.
Harold has got bad problems.
But he's dealing with them right now.
Victoria, unless you tell us what Harold's bad problems are and how he's dealing with them, we're going to check out of the Savoy, grab the first plane home. What is this, a gang war?
No. This deal is very big. Someone is envious. That by tomorrow the problem will be settled.
I think we can afford to give you 24 hours to resolve your problems before we make a final decision.
Just one more foul up, we're on our way back home.
That was beautifully tense.
You understand, don't you, Charlie? We're 2 of a kind, really. We've had to claw our way out from the gutter.
That's right, she was supposed to keep him low on the alcohol.
I don't think Mr. Estivo is as familiar with the gutter as you assume. If you don't watch your step, Counselor, you'll be right back in it.
Now, come on, Vicky, don't be like. I'll tell you
You're supposed to keep him slow on the sauce, my
We'll have
dear.
some more brandies at the bar, eh? I'll tell you all about my plans. You all right?
You tell me.
Very right where you are, I suppose. Right?
That guy's a loudmouth.
I don't like drunks.
That bloody Harris is a liability.
Don't look down your nose at me, Victoria. It makes you go cross-eyed. You can't even see that I'm not a real bastard. He is.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Ooh.
It's been a hard night.
Did a good job.
Without the help of Councillor Harris.
He fancies you, you know. Then a lot of people do.
I fancy you, young Hellen Mirren.
Must be my sparkling personality.
Well, yeah, that too.
It won't move unless you press the button, you know.
Boom! Making a move.
Ooh, look at that beauty lighting. Super soft, beautiful. It's like a certain filter they put on the camera to make it's like the skin just look.
I want to lick every inch of you.
Extra gorgeous. Whoa.
Went right in.
Every inch?
Saved by the bell.
It's generally bad policy in gangster worlds.
Yeah. Dead meat's always a good sign. Yep, there we go. That was great. That was so good. Oof. Oh, this is where Colin is, right?
Did Jeff tell you about the funeral the day you got back? Yeah, a woman got out of the funeral car and gobbed at him. I didn't see it properly, eh?
Oh my god.
What? Oh, that was awesome. That was awesome. I love this POV. This is amazing. That's how you shoot something like this. This is amazing.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want them all together because you would want them not to get their story straight.
I'm thinking he knows they're all scared, so just get them together. See if someone has something to say.
For more than 10 years, there's been peace. I've put money in all your pockets. Well, now there's been an eruption. One of my closest friends. He's lying out there in the freezer. Nobody goes home until I find out who done it.
Look, the last thing I want's any trouble. Everything's going too well for us.
If you can, we got gang war in our hands, right? We already have. Parky, about time.
You've got to drop it, Harold. It's not that lot. I've had the bomb checked. The same sort of device the IRA use. This is special branch now, Harold.
What the Irish got to do with me?
For Christ's sake, Harold, they're not just gangsters. They run half of Londonderry on terror.
I run London.
They're taking it away from you, and I'm getting out.
Ooh!
Remember who pays your wages, Parker. You ain't going nowhere.
There was a robbery at Councillor Harris's demolition yard. Explosives. We pulled in the security guard, Flynn. We grilled him for hours.
Check out this geezer, Flynn. Bring him in.
Harold, you can't do that!
Don't you ever tell me what I can or can't do. Clean them up and get them home. Give them a grand each expenses. Just keep them sweet, right?
Come on, lads. Get them down again.
All that work getting him there.
I know.
1,000 pounds for your trouble.
Still, I'd still be like...
Oh, no, he's not making
If I
friends.
hadn't done something and somebody snatched me up and made a fool of me, hung me on a meat hook, I'd be pissed.
I know folks be making moves, but that was a weird one for Eric to make a move on his girl.
Yeah, it's not right. Maybe he's the one.
Yeah, they all feel it. It's crumbling.
Everything was going so well.
How'd it go with Charlie?
Well, I stopped them going home.
Do I know?
They're not stupid. They knew it was a bomb. I told them everything, Harold. I had to.
I've been to incredible lengths all day to keep it incognito.
Harold, your trouble is you just don't understand their psychology.
Boy, come here, I'm talking to you.
Don't treat me like one of your thugs.
What's happening to me? I'm sorry.
I'm so scared, Harold.
Yeah, even she's breaking. Damn. In 24 hours to have your whole world crumble, though. Shit.
What is it, Shane? What is it for?
Oh. All these ominous shots with the hook in the window in the corner of that shot. Ugh. Oh.
Who is it?
Oh, ouch.
So someone got to him before you could. How did they know? That means it's someone close to home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, last night in the restaurant, I had a funny feeling. Harris was being really strange. He said something to Jeff just as we were leaving. He said that I got it all wrong, that Jeff was the real bastard.
Maybe he is.
That funeral you told me about. Something about a bird gobbing in Jeff's face. Well, find that woman. I want to talk to her.
Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten about that. He was the one who got spit on.
Oh, that's right.
You're a bastard, Harold Shand. You deserted him and left him to die in a stinking ditch, and you didn't have the decency to get it up.
Ooh.
When did he die?
10 days ago, you should know.
Where?
Belfast.
What was he doing there?
That Jeff Hughes sent him.
What?
Ooh.
He was hired. The blonde one, that Colin, always asked him to do the chauffeuring on the long run.
Your husband drove Colin?
And not so much as a penny for me and the kids.
And Jeff Hughes hired him.
And that bastard hasn't paid me any compensation.
Okay, that makes sense now. Plot thickens.
It's got to be another layer to it. It can't just be him. It's got to be somebody else.
Plus, he stole that money from the suitcase. As soon as he says his name. Oh. Damn, you met him out here alone?
You ever worry about your liver?
Nah, we're just good friends.
If you drink less than your doctor, you're all right.
What you want to talk about?
Everything's all right.
All right.
I'm using the word the way you use it. When you met me at Heathrow, I said, how's things been? And you said, all right.
I'm not with you.
I'm a bit flabbergasted. You forgot to mention this carry-on in Belfast while I've been away.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that. What about this minicab driver, Phil Benson?
Well, he was a friend of Colin's. I know, I should have told you.
Well, tell me now. What the bloody hell was Colin doing with a Limehouse minicab driver in Belfast?
Colin can't drive.
What was he doing there?
He had to make a delivery.
What, chieftain tanks? Bars of chocolate? Fiesta Durexes? What?
Money.
What for and who to?
Delivering for Harris. He was being lent on to deliver.
Lent on by who?
He's got 100 mix on his labour.
So you got my Colin to deliver for Harris money to Belfast? I don't approve of my men delivering funds for the IRA.
He had no choice. He has to do what they ask. Otherwise his buildings don't get built. That's why we use Harris.
You have to pick Colin for a job like that?
Yeah, he stupidly helped himself.
How much?
5 grand.
You mean all this anarchy is for 5 poxy grand?
3 of their top men were wiped out the night Colin delivered.
So they put 2 and 2 together and come up with the answer, haven't they? As Colin's my man, it's down to me. This is all revenge. That security guard, he could give us a clue, couldn't he?
Does he say anything?
No, not much when Alan got to him. Alan found him dying. He'd been nailed to the floor. Well, it must have been just after you saw him and before Alan saw him. Otherwise, you'd have noticed, wouldn't you? What? Straight! Fucking Judas! I can smell your greed and ambition. Why?
He threatened to kill me. I was scared.
You put the finger on me, didn't you?
It was Harris.
For Mix. It's me that's gonna take revenge.
You can't wipe them out.
You just watch me.
British Army's been diving about with shit flying at them from all angles for the last 10 years, and you're not impressed.
Shut up!
To them, you're nothing. Nothing. The shit on their shoes.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh. Oh, for God's sakes.
Jesus. Oh.
Trying to save him? What is he doing? Does he regret what he did?
Yeah. He just, anger got a hold of him.
Okay, so he is facing the IRA.
Wow, beautiful. And then beautiful.
So then he's right. It's all over $5,000.
Oof.
But Harris, I'm gonna kill him. Give me that. Oh, God!
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Nice.
Whoa.
You've got Harris, right? You use him to stop this bloody havoc, right?
That's the kind of woman you get you right there.
But change your shirt first.
Yes, please. Yep.
It's a good woman. Good woman's hard to find.
That's a beautiful shot.
Well, that's pretty cool.
The guy's just losing it.
So it's not even about his deal. I thought maybe it was about his deal with the Americans.
See, the Americans were so like, hey, what's going on? Clean up your house, man.
They're totally innocent.
Yeah. Oh, hey, guys, while you're at it, you mind grabbing Jeff in the yacht?
I don't think I need to see too much more of Bob Hoskins rubbing himself in the shower. Put Hellen Mirren in there, damn it.
You can't deal with these people. For Christ's sake, they're not interested in money. They're political, they're fanatics.
Oh, so he went in and had the conversation, and
he's
now
gonna meet with the IRA.
Flaherty, Harold Shand.
60 grand. Where is it?
We just won the last race.
Okay, so it's not just about the $5,000. It's
oh shit,
because he brought 60.
on him.
Oh, they've already been exploding and murdering like crazy. So
Fucking IRA, they're terrorists. They're a terrorist organization, so they don't f around.
yeah, no, they definitely don't f around. Don't sit in that
I
corner.
think he's out of sight.
No, he's right here. He's across from the counselor.
This is Mr. Shand. He's brought...
How much is that? 60 grand.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Now they got a war with these guys.
Double tap.
Damn, that was...
Whoa!
It just keeps going.
Quadruple tap.
It's almost like a Rube Goldberg thing happening here.
Wow.
I did not expect that.
And he killed his counsel.
Yeah, but that guy was responsible for this shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Well, now you got a full-fledged war with the IRA, though, which can't be good.
No, because Jeff warned him. He's like,
But these IRA guys, they're everywhere. They'll just kill you.
No, like you said, it's war. No, the Americans still there.
Everything's all right. All the troubles are over.
Yeah, it's not done.
What did he say?
But I'm glad you dropped in to say goodbye. That's real nice.
We're not going back to New York.
Next flight out.
I know we've had a few problems. We've only been here a couple of days.
A couple of days that turned out to be another St. Valentine's massacre.
It's coming to something when the mafia can't handle a little problem, isn't it?
This country's a worse risk than Cuba was.
I'm glad I found out in time just what a partnership with a pair of wankers like you
Mm.
would be.
Now look.
Shut up, you long streak of paralysed piss. What I'm looking for is someone who can contribute a little bit more than an hot dog. Know what I mean? I'm going into partnership with a German organisation. Yeah, and they don't lose their bottle. The mafia. I've shit them.
Just gave him a big dressing down right there.
Yep. The mafia.
They didn't even have something to say.
No. Wasn't his wife in the car? Yep. Told you, bro.
IRA, brother.
Bro, come on, man. Didn't even notice she was. I was like, she's not in the car. Hey, Pierce again.
He is Irish.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Huh.
You
Yep.
just with the wrong crowd, dude.
Totally. Oh, that change in look on his face. Subtle, but like, he's like, oh, I walked into this one.
It's like all your plans are done now.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Just a long shot on his react. Oh, he's going through like every emotion possible. This was his audition tape for Bond. I mean, his whole world's been crumbling for the last 3 days, but this moment here.
Well, now it's done.
Cut to black. Wow.
He's a dead man.
No, I love it. 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 I love it.
Can't, as an individual, fight fucking organization like the IRA. You could do it as a government.
No, but
You know, take them out with missiles and shit. But
what did he say? They're like ants. They'll just keep coming.
yeah, because they don't. It's not about money for them. It's
No.
about, and they got nothing to lose. That was interesting.
That was very interesting.
Yeah.
I liked it though. There's so little action for most of it. There's so it's
And then all
just
of a
this
sudden
calculative.
It blows up at that derby.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh my god, just like 3 deaths in like 2 seconds and 2 explosions. And
Mhm.
that I did not expect that. I thought he was just paying them off, and maybe they'd try to kill him or something. I did not expect that at all.
No, not at all.
I was like trying to follow the story early on. It's like who's what and what's going on. I mean, it deliberately keeps you in the dark, I think, in an effective way. But when he points to that moment where the girl spit on him, I was like, oh yeah, that happened, and there was no explanation. It's
Of
like,
what
there has-
happened there, right?
Yeah, it's like there has to be something to that. What's going on there?
Jeff not mentioning it at all is like that's a pretty big. That's a lot of puzzle pieces coming together.
He was trying to cover it up, wasn't he?
I guess, but I mean, sooner or later, he was like, "If this is a powder keg."
Belloc, the guy who played Belloc, stole money from the IRA. Did they rob them as well?
The
Or
IRA.
Was that what happened? They got robbed as well because somebody came in and robbed them.
Yeah, and yeah. So I think the 60,000 he was gonna bring them was the money that they lost. It wasn't over just
Right.
5.
Right.
So it feels like Colin was tired of getting squeezed, so he took his little cut and then probably turned them in.
So he started that whole ball.
He did that whole ball
and
thing.
then, so Jeff was like, didn't expect any of this to happen, and
No.
then tried to cover it up and didn't want to bring it up to his boss. But that would have been the thing to do because it would have avoided all this chaos.
But that was great.
The
It's
fact
such
that
a weak
that they did the pub bombings, because I had mentioned to you about that whole IRA
That was a
the
thing that-
troubles.
yeah.
It's like, yeah, people would go to a pub on a Saturday
And they explode.
and the fucking pub would blow up and it would kill, dozen, 15, 20 people in the middle of London or even in parts of Ireland where it would happen. So, the IRA was like, they were notorious, but they were like really notorious, especially in the 70s and 80s and even up to the early 90s. They were,
chaos.
there was a lot of violence in Ireland and in London. There were plots to like assassinate the royals, and before Al Qaeda was a thing, it's like they were around doing shit. The loyalists had their own paramilitary groups that would kill the Irish Catholics. So there was a lot of that shit going on. It was like still probably a mess, but it was really a mess back then. Yeah, as soon as that started to happen, I was like, God, this is like a IRA bombing type of thing.
Yeah,
and blowing up a car, blowing up a pub, especially blowing up a casino.
Really nicely done though. It's like you because you can follow where the pieces are, but you're missing stuff. And what I like about it is that you're finding out at the
As
same
you go,
time.
Yeah. It's a detective story, same as Get Carter.
Yeah.
So
I would say I like the clarity. Get Carter was very much like
it was a simpler
revenge story kind of
It's
thing.
like who did it and why did they do it?
Well, exactly. And they're gonna die.
So with this, it's like it could have been the Americans, it could have been their own guys, it could have been
somebody inside,
it could have been this counselor.
Exactly.
I wasn't even sure. I didn't even know that he was like representing the Irish interest. I didn't exactly know what his deal was, other than he seemed to be really drunk and that the Americans didn't like him. You know, it seemed to all be happening because at the same time as this deal. So I was like, is it because of the deal? Is somebody trying to destroy the deal? But it really had nothing to do with that. It just had to do with this first fight that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's talk for a second about the star power in this. So we got Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, Pierce Brosnan.
I mean, obviously Bob Hoskins, Hellen Mirren.
Mm-hmm.
We got Bricktop.
Yep.
We
Bricktop. Yeah.
Hatchet Harry. Belloc from Raiders of the Lost Ark. He was the same age. He probably did like this film right before doing Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah, I had no idea he was an Englishman. I thought he was a Frenchie.
And then you think maybe one of the kids.
I swear to God, for a second, a guy looked like Dexter Fletcher, who was he was the chef in Lock, Stock, and Smoking Barrels. He was in Band of Brothers. Well, you know his face.
Yeah,
it looked like him for a second. I have to go through the footage.
But that was fantastic. I mean, it was a nice surprise to see certain people and be like, oh. That's right. Why would you? You've probably been doing.
Well, it makes sense that like they ended up in gangster films later because this is like kind of like a gangster film of gangster films. At the time.
Well, first off, any standout scenes for you?
I mean, I was really shocked by the Demolition Derby killing.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that.
No, that was great.
Also, the hanging on the meat hooks was disturbing. Like, and the way
Bring
that
them all in,
the way they
like
put
that?
you in a POV so that you were being brought on meat hooks was really disturbing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's disturbing.
It really gave a visceral, like, holy fuck, what is... And it's so many people. When he's doing this speech about making London great again, and it's on the boat, and they're using the boat as that dolly, and the bridge behind him is framed. That was a really neat and interesting shot.
I think he did a good job of having a lot of range too, because like that early part of the boat is like it was hard for me to imagine him being very violent. He seems like such an upbeat person. Like was charming and good guy, but obviously he clearly
and he's cool killed. Like
and obviously when he was pushed to the limit, like he became extremely violent. Like when he stabbed the guy with the bottle.
Oh, Hellen Mirren, of course. Chef's kiss.
She was great. She's like a great girlfriend too. It's like that's
great wife,
partner in crime,
exactly.
There to slap you in the face when you need to wake up and break out of whatever kookiness.
And then outside of Jeff, she's the one giving him great advice and information
and
trying
keeping
to keep
other people cool too.
Yeah. Yes.
How many out of 5 and 5 only do you give this one?
The camera work is amazing. The acting is phenomenal. We're gonna give it a 13. 13?
Yeah. You give this more than Fish Called Wanda?
Yeah.
Well, you give it a 13. I'll give it probably an 11 on this one.
Okay. Nice. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you back here on the couch. We'll see you in the comments. Really, really excited about this one because there's probably certain lines that we totally missed.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to fill us in on what they meant.
I worked with that guy, Simon Hinckley. He was the assistant director on a film I shot in 2000 in Rome.
I love how you it was international, so you spent enough time with him. Like, how would you remember?
Yeah, he's an English guy. Well, Simon, he was like a good guy. He was a friend of mine. And we got along really well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Anyway, I never knew he worked on this. Anyway, go ahead.
So yeah, we'll see you down in the comments. Please like, subscribe. We just keep rising in subscriptions, so thank you so much for being there for us and doing that.
5,000 now.
That's killing it. And then yes, our Patreon and our socials. And then hey, if you still have some recommendations, we may not still be here in British movie madness.
Yeah, we might be moving to another country.
But you know what? We'll take them. We'll write them down. We'll jot them down. We can always reach back to them.
Come back. We can always fly back. Take the Concorde back to England.
Yeah,
just saying.
We'll do it like in Snatch.
I think he was flying on a Concorde too.
Anyway, catch you.
All right, peace out.
Peace out.
Madness.